might be getting a few weapons. If that's possible. Lunatic, definitely hearing something under. And seeing the op is over at the red container. Oh, Mines. That is actually really good from Lunatic. Taking, well, actually grabbing some time. So Mines can actually get into position. So with a lot of utility being used under the bomb sites on B. So with that being taken over, they can now, quietly just, planting the bomb. And once again, getting control over B. And it is something that has helped Gamer Legion a lot. Gotten themselves into well, yeah, 2 on X situations, 3 on 2, well, actually 3 on X situations. That has gotten into their favor. And right now, they are on their way to double digits. While Pact, in the meantime, they are not giving anything away to Gamer Legion. There's no need to give them $300 per kill. Just, well, yeah, setting up kind of an ambush. Rusty and Dobbo just cleaning up. Just well, have a squad that were alive. So yeah, double digits for Gamer Legion. Just need to check what the time is. Okay. Because my schedule is quite tight at the moment. And that is actually due to that Attax and Pact, they got into overtime. And this could actually, this game could possibly go into overtime as well. Definitely could. So I would be kind of pressured with time, because I am, well, the next match that I'm commentating is Saw and Alternate Attax, which is starting at 7:30 p.m. CST. So that's in a couple of minutes. But we're still just continuing on with this game, where Gamer Legion have gotten themselves 3 rounds in a row, and they are pushing the envelope. And Pact, well, yeah, they want to shut it down, and that is actually a perfect thing, because on the CT side, it is all about taking the first duel, and if you're lucky enough and getting the first kill, definitely, yeah, you can quickly rotate away from the position that you were at. And now it is a quick push into the A bomb site. And with that being said, it is all up to the rest of Pact to see if they can actually get into the bomb site and deny the bomb plant. And Sobel hitting and squeaking, and oh my dear God, that is not good. Sobel getting that double. And kind of taking his time, and now it is all up to 0 in a 1-on-3 situation. This is for a lifeline, but no, it is Pact going to take the match 16-10 over Gamer Legion, and yeah, 16-10 for the Polish side, and they have now gotten into a 2-0 win rate here for tonight. And I will quickly just check on the IP for the next match. And the next match is Saw versus Alternate Attax. Let me just check here. And yep, there it is. I just need to add a few things also to the stream. Let me just check here for a while. Oh my God. Thank you everybody for the support, guys. 908 viewers right now. Thank you so much, guys. I am quickly changing the scenery here, and we are going straight into Saw versus Alternate Attax, which is going to be on Vertigo. And yeah, that's definitely going to be an explosive one. Definitely looking forward to it. Vertigo is not definitely a fun map to commentate in. So yeah, we are right now I'm just waiting for the players to join in, and I will take a little break. So I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes, and I will be back with the second match of the night here at the European MDL division, and it is Saw versus Alternate Attax. I'll see you soon, guys. I just want to say thank you so much to Joes, my favorite Australian commentator. Have hosted and rated the channel with over 400 people. Thank you so much, Joes, my friend. I hope that you had a great stream, and I'll be seeing you soon as well for the next week. So yeah, still taking a little break, but I'll be back shortly with the next match of the night, which is between Saw, and Alternate Attax. Be there soon, guys.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some wine. Oh, think it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your flight. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, cause there's so much fun. Are you loving it, feeling it, touch me, are you in it? Don't see what you see, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your flight. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave and I know you're bored.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
Welcome everybody back to the channel, and we are almost underway with the second match of the night here in the European MDL, and that is Saw versus Alternate Attax, where Saw, they are placed in the third, well, they are placed as number 3 in the group play currently, while Alternate Attax, they are fighting to avoid relegation. And well, yeah, this is definitely going to be a great match overall. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Alternate Attax can. Oh, whoopsie, that's the wrong one. Yeah, not having not having figured out how to work out my technician. Well, actually, my techniques. So yeah, Vertigo is the map between the two teams. Definitely going to be a banger, and with that being a banger, it's also about not jumping off, and well, oh yeah, okay, some parkour, that is also good. Between the two teams, there's definitely some. There is not so many similarities, but there is differences between the two squads. That Saw, and yeah, having won 9 of them, out of 11 matches and only lost 2. Also in Attax, they have played 10 times, and they are kind of in the middle of the pack. And they have won 4 games and lost 6 games. So also in Attax, they are fighting to remain seated in the MDL. And let's just see how this is going to go here on Vertigo versus Saw. And also Attax on the CT side. And already now, Saw, they are bursting through. And they have already secured themselves the A bomb site. And with that being said, a kind of a triple grenade is actually Skrunk getting an entry and just planning the bomb, and now it is going to be that classic retake on Vertigo on the A bomb site. Let's just, it's just about time, and Stadoto taking down Slacks through the smoke. And Stefan, he's trying his best. And he, rushes through the smoke, creating some distraction to see if they can actually manage to get that defuse. But it's not well. And right now, it's definitely going to be very difficult. And Merpid in the middle of the air takes down Just and Cressy. Just running away. And Merpid defusing the bomb. That was quite chaotic. And so, getting that bomb plants and getting 4 kills out of it. They are definitely buying out, and that is one thing for damn sure. 3 Galils and 2 Deagles and an very explosive pistol round we just witnessed. Let's just see if that is going to affect the entire match. And also Attax done the exact same thing. Actually focusing on hunting down the Saw players, and especially thinking with the MP9 Slacks. He's definitely prepared, and he was a bit prepared. He was a bit prepared, but not enough though. Cressy, perfect situation for him, and picking up a triple with that MP9. That did actually secure him a lot of economy in the start of the first half. So yeah, the Portuguese sides in the previous round bought everything that they could, and now they have to kind of micromanage in this situation. And with that is a couple of purchases of Deagles. Arky being thrown down to the ground, and Stefan follows it up. And Mutaris on the other side of the map, taking down Slacks. Yeah. Well, that being said, none of the Saw players do have armor. Stefan, didn't actually notice that. A lot of damage being inflicted on Stadoto. Skrunk with Cressy in actually on the ramp side of A. And that is what a shot by Rome. That was absolutely nutty. And Skrunk, seeing his teammate being actually pressured on the ramp. And Skrunk trying his best to actually get some information. And Rome trying again to see if he could get just a little bit more lucky with that Deagle. But unfortunately not. Was not happening. Also Attax, a bit pressured, but they do still have everything that they need. Skrunk getting annihilated, and now it's up to Merpin and Stefan to keep the bomb sites clear, and especially on the A bomb site. But Saul has already picked their bomb site to take out, and for Stefan, being shot a little bit against, and just didn't actually manage to peek out, but he was taken down. Merpit just checking the back just one time, securing staples just for a little while. Rome, he has balls of steel, definitely wanting to actually go through that smoke and denying the bomb defuse. And Merpit, he cannot get into the bomb, and that is definitely troublesome. And Sadoto, buying a lot of time. But is there actually time? No, there's no time at all. Saw is getting their first round on the board, and that is with not that much actually. Actually heading into the round, a couple of Deagles, and that was actually it. That made it all worth it. Rome, those nutty shots with the Deagle. Maybe some. There is definitely some things that you can worry about, but those 1 Deags can definitely place a spot on your soul for the entirety of the match. But well, both teams are professionals, so yeah, the reset is so important. How they can handle it, it's only a question of time. Kind of a standard we are seeing currently. The two sides. Rome being the one who is creating a distraction over towards middle. And also Attax on a full buy. Well, actually not a full buy. It is kind of a mixed buy that they're in. With the amount of money they had. It's going to be a tough round for them to defend. Stadodo with his teammate. Cool. Well, not quietly, but just slowly moving their way up towards A. And the A bomb site, that is definitely a favorite place for the T's because of the possibility, well, the chance of smoking off the entire bomb site and planting in the smoke. So it does push the CT's back, and Murderess taking down Skrunk. That is a very good peek and a very good take for the Saw team, but there's still 25 seconds left to go. Cressy, good positioning, but he did actually leave Slacks behind, and Cressy, well, he did actually manage to take revenge, but the revenge is way too late, and Stefan in a 1-on-3 situation, still with some time left. That was actually perfectly done by Stefan, but unfortunately, Arky, he was quick to respond, and now it is 2-2 between Alternate Attacks and Saw, and Alternate Attacks. Well, yeah, their money, it is not looking that healthy, so they have to keep it. Well, actually, still staying on their toes. Just a full-on aggression from the T's will commence. I do believe that it is Alternate Attacks who took a pause, but this early. This early in the first half. And just to remind you guys, this is the second game of tonight, and we did witness Pact taking down Gamer Legion on Nuke 16-10. And the third game for after this game we do have Galaxy Racer and Nordavind, who are getting into a head-to-head. And that is at 8:45 p.m. CST. You can also follow it here on the channel. So a couple of already now. Light up some grenades, some firewood, and that is definitely already displayed from Stadodo. Making a mess. Same for Justice. So they're just taking one step at a time. There's no need to rush things through, and kind of unnecessary to actually throw another Molotov over at sandbags where there actually was already one currently. So yeah, Cressy actually dealing some damage to Stadodo and trying to actually fight it off right now. That could actually be a very decent flashbang to actually to push through the smoke, but none of the Alternate Attack players who are alive did not actually push through. They're just waiting for the smoke to fade away, so they can try to get in and see if they can get that the ninja defuse. Yeah, it's definitely it is going to be tough though. Skrunk is the only guy who has actually placed himself over at A, and the rest of Alternate Attacks they did ran over towards B so they can save up their weapons. And in the next round, Alternate Attacks, they will get $2,400 per player, so there is a possibility to actually buy up in the next round. Well, kind of being maybe taking it a bit too far. It is possible that they can buy, but it is going to be a narrow one. Yeah, they're not going to take that. They're not taking that chance. That would be a bit too silly. So not working around the AK that they collected in the last round. Just check out where Murbit actually is. Oh, he is being boosted up, as it seems like. Oh, Mutarist, yeah, getting a couple of kills. And also Attax, trying to be innovative, but Mutarist, he didn't want to, well, yeah, to participate in that. So, yeah, denied. Also Attax were directly, well, actually, were denied by trying something new. So Cressy, seeing if he can revenge just getting one frag out of it. Placing a flashbang over towards mid, and well, Rome being tagged down to 12 HP. That can be a bit worrying for Rome. And there's a flash, definitely a great flashbang. And Stefan all alone in the world with 50 HP left. Yeah, he is trying to go directly into the faces of the two Soul players, but again, he was being blocked by by the bullets from the AKs, and that is the 4th round for Soul. And also Attax, they have already bought up, and Slacks on the op. Let's just follow him where he's going to. He's going for A. Okay, so it could actually be a white peak from the German opper. Following him. It's not going to be a white peak, but just just kind of scoping a little bit away from the smoke. If he can get any shots in. But after that amount of time that he have just used, so yeah, actually moving away and going over towards stables, where Rome is at. The Molotov that is actually limiting Slacks in his options of being way more aggressive. A flashbang to distract. Still a minute left on the board, and Cressy, seeing a smoke at the boost spot. A couple of flashes in, and now it is going to be the bombardment of the B bomb site. Stefan being taken down, and there needs to be some kind of a counter from alternate Attax. It is going to be quite messy from alternate Attax. And Sword, they can plant the bomb. There it is. And Stadodo just ticking, just spraying away. And with Cressy as well, just waiting for reinforcements. And now, also Attax, they are trying step by step to get deeper into the B bomb site. It is very worrisome. Arcade taking down Murbit through the smoke. And Skrunk, he is just on the edges of the bomb site. Rome and Just, they are just holding the bomb, and there is no way for Cressy and Slacks to get deeper into the bomb site. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Saw picking up their 5th round on the T side. Just wanting to secure that none of the C2 players can actually magically come down towards ramp. Yeah, the 5th round for Saw. So rounds have gone, in the start of the half. Right back and forth. And now, already here, we are seeing a display from Saw. That they are definitely the team to beat. If you want some good points here in the league. Rome being very fast and just ignoring the smokes. Taking down Skrunk. And a good grenade being, could actually almost being perfect. And Rome, he is just roaming about, taking down Cressy, and Slacks answers back. In a 4-3 situation for Saw. This is a great opportunity for Saw to actually make alternate Attax crumple right underneath their feet. And Slacks, he's prepared with the AWP, not making the second shot as the Dodo answers back. And a 2-on-1 situation for Saw. Stefan. Mulling right in front of the bomb site. It's the Dodo. Trying, go for a fake plant. To kind of narrow it down where Stefan could be at. Stefan placing his own smoke. And with own smokes, There's kind of a puck rule that you never push your own smokes. And Stadoto, he's countering the narrative. And well, Stefan though, and Stefan with the last couple of bullets in the chamber makes it a reality. Alternate attacks. Yeah, and Stefan manages to steal the round away from Saul. And getting that third round on the board for the German side. Still, the money is quite stable for the Portuguese side. A lot of purchases. Scrunk with an MP9, while the rest of the team having their main weapons. And again, a lot of utility being used. And Scrunk, yeah, does he actually want to actually go for this? Yep, he does. He was not prepared for that. And taking down Stadora as well. Yep, a perfectly timed, perfect timing for alternate attacks. But when I just said that, Rome taking 2 away, but being away right now. Saul down to 2 players for alternate attacks. Yeah, I'm looking quite fit. They are taking some chances, but they are rewarded in the end. If they can continue on doing that, that would definitely be something. Oh, would actually be something special for the attack side. As Lex being the aggressive player that he is. Molotov is going to block his pathway, and Merpin in the meantime, yep, have spotted spotted Arky. A bomb plan comes in, and yeah, with the bomb plan being done, and Stefan and Slacks getting one apiece, and Stefan just throwing the grenade at the right time, and that is going to be the 4th round for alternate attacks. So they are getting back. They are getting back into the game. And what are they looking for? More utility. And Slacks, well, I do believe he was just ordered to go out, or actually go over and just defuse the bomb. And I do not believe there is more utility to be picked up. So there it is. There's the round. The 2nd round in a row for alternate attacks. Being a bit more solid in their CT play. And yeah, kind of the standard way to actually, you can definitely call it a standard way to play CT on Vertigo, is having a a anchor on B, and having one person kind of playing aggressive over towards mid, which we just saw from Merbit, and having 2 players at A, having one rotator between A, well, from A to mid to from A and mid into the B bomb site. But there are so many variations to actually play, or sorry, different ways to play Vertigo on the CT side. Because it is definitely a big gamble to take if you want to play aggressive just one round on the CT side. Because the T's have some ways of actually tackling it, and well, Slacks actually managed to grab the kill onto Stadoto. So yeah, the trades are real, and for 40 seconds left on the round. Actually, 40 seconds left of the round. Arky taking his time. And seeing that the B bomb side could definitely be the opportunity for that side, but he has somehow managed to get behind Scrunk. So yeah, they have the opportunities now to actually pick whatever side they want to go to, and the side they want to choose is A, and just cleaning up everything, and it's up to Cressy, but Cressy cannot get into position, as he is already down towards B. Anarchy. Yeah, he wants to hunt him down. Taking every single bit of motivation away from alternate attacks. Crazy. This is such a cheesy spot to be in. And, well, RQ was actually pretty prepared for that. So, yeah, definitely someone who has played Vertigo a lot. And Rome, yep, taking the last pieces away from Cressy. And that is the 6th round for Saw on the T side. Also, Attax, they can take a single eco, and then they can buy it up in the next round. But they do not want to do that. So they will try to punish Saw in this round. Maybe doing a bit more, well, being a bit more aggressive, as we're seeing it from Slacks. Slacks was exposed in his position, so he actually, yeah, he does need to rotate away. A couple of well, some damage from the utility. Slacks down to 2 HP, and in the meantime, Rome, yeah, he's actually just roaming around. And with that epic roaming, Merbits having a joyful time, but it was quite short for Stadoto. Yeah, as well, just wandering around, taking down Skrunk over at A. So a lot of pieces being put together for Saw. And Saw only, well, actually 30 seconds away to claim that 2nd round on the board, and also Attax, who went all out in this round. Yeah, they need to do everything in their power to keep their weapons. Cressy, holding his fort. So with 2 people remaining from both teams, and especially for the Saw sides, they have managed to survive 2 players. It does have a kind of a negative feel around it, due to the fact that Saw they are managing to win into winning rounds. They do lose quite a few players in the rounds that they are winning. That is something that they need to kind of control. But again, you cannot just decide that in one round that you want to survive every single player in a squad, and then the next round you will only survive with 3 players intact. That is not a part of the CS:GO at no point. Actually, no way that's going to be a reality. But the reality is that also Attax, they have, well, trying to actually have not bought into the round, but they have kind of supplied a little bit. Cressy getting 1 frag while he was completely blinded, and then the second wave from Saw, they are just punishing also Attax all the all around the B bomb site in a 4-on-1 situation. Slacks, yeah, trying to keeping it real, and with the time beeping down from a planted bomb. He does need to survive with this op, and if he actually managed to do that, great shot from him. But the time is just ticking down, and it's going still in a matter of seconds. Saw is taking is just taking their sweet time, taking down Slacks in the end, and that is another round for Saw, and in a very dominant fashion. I do feel that also Attax, they do have plans for the CT side, but I do feel like that the standard way of playing Vertigo on the CT side is to have that 1 anchor on B, having 1 rotator and one dedicated in middle, and then you have 2 players over at A also rotating around, whatever, vice versa. But you can play in so many different ways. And Saw is just kind of exploring the map and exposing the weakness of also Attack's CT side. I can definitely fear that Saw they can actually take the last remaining rounds and just putting also the Attax in a very, very awkward situation. There is still a chance for the German side to actually come back into this first half. getting the last 3 rounds, but it's all about how did they can actually set up their their CT setup. And what I was talking about, having a solo anchor on B, they have kind of redefined that. So Skrunk is playing alone on A. Just see it right here. Stefan and Cressy over at B. Slacks and Murbits stacking on middle. So yeah, a change of things needed to be done. So the Molotov revealing that there's no one there. With 45 seconds left to go. Salt are right now setting up the invasion of A. And there it is, coming in slowly. Skrunk, yeah, he is just yelling for reinforcements. And reinforcements are coming in slowly, but yeah, securely. Well, with Murderous just playing the bomb and just spraying through the smoke. Getting that entry. And with the pack just ticking down, also attacks. Well, they were actually thinking about just leaving the bomb site. Are they actually leaving it? No, they're not. They're not doing that. That would be so weird to see. And yeah, a flashbang and a Molotov to actually keeps that Dodo away. But the Dodo, he doesn't care. That Molotov is not deep enough, and that is definitely going to hurt them. It's a 4-on-3 situation, and the bomb is still in front of them. Oh, crazy! This could actually be big, but no, it's not going to happen. The bomb is going to explode, and so, yeah, getting the 9th round on the board. Also attacks. Yeah, they had the opportunity, but a couple of shots. And I do believe there was a Saw player who did actually push through the smoke, through the CT smoke, to actually deny the defusal of the bomb. Yeah, also attacks. They are in deep trouble as we are they are in deep trouble. Well, as we are seeing it right now, what we are witness to. They can buy pistols. Pistols with armor, and then buying completely up in the next round. But no, they really want to actually see if they can, if they somehow can tackle the Saw players in this round. I do like the hustle, I definitely do, but they could just have bought pistols. But yet again, they are behind with 5 rounds, and meaning of that is that Saw they have 9 rounds, and that is solely on the T side right now. So this is definitely a gift, because if Saw can get this round, then the money will be so weird for alternate attacks. Murbit trying to answer back. Did actually manage to do that. Yeah, calling the call center, but being being told to just hang up the phone. It's another kind of a important matter to be dealt with. And at this point, Saw, yeah, just working their way up towards ramp, and it's going. Yeah, Skrunk kind of trying to intervene. They actually managed to do that. It's still in the favor of Saw. Just walking up the ramp and missing a Molotov again. It can happen for everyone. Cressy and Murbit going to join the fire festivities. And a flashbang above. And it will start with a run in. Well, actually trying to run into A. It is definitely going in the favor of alternate attacks as we are currently seeing it. And Stefan, perfectly timed. And Arcade being taken down. And that is the 5th round for alternate attacks. A very important rotation from B, or actually from middle, sorry, to the A bomb site. And having Saw being a bit too passive with their utility and with their execution. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the last round before the halftime whistle. The AWP ready for Slacks. That's actually a perfect time, especially when you're seeing it as also attacks they did win the previous round, securing that amount of money. favoring alternate attacks. But they have seen bits, well, not scrappy, but maybe a bit too defensively on the CT side. And a great flashbang that is sent. Well, did actually manage to send Slacks away from ramp. Chrissy and Stefan in the meantime is over towards B, and look at that though, Sadodo, he is hyper aggressive, and with that information, I have no idea why we're actually following it in a third person view, and Skrunk pushing his own Molotov down to 6 HP, and he actually wants to make it worth it, but it's not going to happen. Just taking him down in a 4-on-3 situation with with the smoke wall placed on a bomb site. And the bomb goes down, and now it's another retake for alternate attacks. Murbit, yeah, checking things out, taking down Just. And Assault players playing it correctly as we're seeing it, but Nup is just changing a bit. Stefan and Cressy getting one apiece. It is up to Mutaris in a 1-on-3 situation, trying to do his best, but it's not going to happen. And Stefan, with that 10-second defuse, is going. He is securing alternate attacks. Their 6th round on the CT side, and now it is going to change. And alternate attacks going over towards the T side, and so will be the counter-terrorists. And yeah, what a first half. That it is definitely I'm looking forward to the second half to see what alternate attacks can do on that T side. And they have kind of playing kind of a simple game on the CT side, trying to be aggressive, and it has helped quite some time, actually quite a few times. And now they are on the offensive, on the offense. Maybe we could see a jump boost from T-spawn and over to B stairs. Could actually be an option for the alternate attacks. With that, still the standings are pretty clear. Saw placed as the number 3 in the standings with 27 points, and alternate attacks down in the middle of the pack. With 12 points, so 3 points for alternate attacks could help them a hell of a lot, because that could actually send them between them and Force on the 10th place, actually between Force, Gamer Legion, and Singularity. And remember, here later tonight, after this match, I will have a third match to commentate in the last match here tonight. And that is Galaxy Racer versus Nordavind. That is going to be a banger of a match. And Nordavind playing again with 3 stand-ins. Just as yesterday, where it was Haze, Defen, and HS. So the exact same lineup as yesterday. Playing against the Swedish side of Galaxy Racer. With all of that we are going to talk about in the next match instead. So the most important thing for alternate attacks is to actually getting that great start on the T side. Maybe trying the same exact thing as Saw did on A. Where they placed a few smokes on the A bomb site, and planting a bomb, and then trying to actually defend the bomb while the CTs are trying to go for that retake. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into it. Alternate attacks versus Saw here in the European MDL, and the second pistol round is underway. Saw on the CT side. Alternate attacks on the T side, and the T side can definitely be a fun thing for alternate attacks. They have some individuals who are very, very aggressive, and we just saw one of them, Cressy, in definitely be one of the individuals who can be a massive highlight for alternate attacks. Especially in this kind of troublesome time that they're in currently. And so, playing it, kind of playing in a standard way. Having 2 players at 8, 1 player in middle, and Stadodo being tagged down to 12 HP. That's a great start. That is a gravy one for alternate attacks. And they are, well, taking it one step at a time. And Stadodo, yeah, did actually think about rotating away, and a couple of decoys being thrown over to sandbags to actually get that getting the knowledge if there is someone hiding over there. But yeah, they having that fought and fought it through, and with 35 seconds left to go, they can actually go in and see and getting that bomb down. And now it's going to be a retake for Saw. So kind of a kind of the same way as Saw did it. Good Molotov putting the pressure onto Muterus. Oh dear God, Arky, he should have done more than that. But Stadodo, he answers back with 1 kill of his own. And yeah, for Rome, yeah, on top of the bomb site, they have no idea where Merbit is. They have only the knowledge of Slacks. But Merbit, he was just being watched, and just that perfect rotation behind the bomb. Well, actually, around the bomb site, over at stables, finding the two defending terrorists who are watching over the bomb. Yeah, they just got caught with their pants down. The pistol round secured for Saw. And another match pause. We do love those match pauses. And it does make a lot of sense for alternate attacks to actually buy into this round, because of the bomb plant plus a couple of kills they didn't manage to get. So 2 AKs being purchased, and with that 2 deagles, Merbit, well, yeah, being a bit more classy, not holding on to, still holding on to the Glock, but buying a Mac-10 as well. So, well, it's not a classic buy. I have, my doubts are quite high for that. Still, 4 Thanasis and 1 MP9, that is a good grenade. Taking Skrunk down to 1 HP. Stefan, he kind of denies everything that is a smoke. With that, oh dear God, Rome just spraying through it, and the first gun goes down. But Merbit ready to collect it back. And Rome, yeah, he wants to deal some damage and succeed. Well, very successful in doing so. Still man advantage for Saw. Merbit and Slacks moving up, sneaking up to the bomb site. Oh, waiting, trying to collect themselves. The aggression from Saw is definitely something that is felt on the rest of alternate attacks currently. A couple of a single Molotov just diving behind. Diving behind Saw. Actually behind Stadodo. Good flashbang. Stadodo needs to be careful, and Merbit takes him down. There's some chances now for alternate attacks. They actually come into the bomb site and planting the bomb. Arky, he is placed perfectly to actually deny everything that is named for a bomb plant. There it goes. And there is no time left for alternate attacks to plant the bomb. And Arky, yep, he just sets his foot in, and Slacks is not getting out of it alive, and he does not receive any money at all because of the time that ran out, and he was killed after that, or after the time ran out. A difficult position for Slacks. So he has just, well, kind of accepted it, and just is just so important just to move on from that. So a perfect way to start off their CT campaign. And their journey into, well, the journey in MDL. It is so impressive, to be honest. Having played 11 matches, getting 9 wins and 2 losses only. So they are proving that they are a very, very good contender. Oh my god, Arky. Yeah, there is no place in heaven for either Slacks or Stefan. Merbet, only man remaining, and the Saw, and well, yeah, Saw. They're just keeping every single player alive. That is good. That is good for business. It's definitely on the economy side. And that is another round for Saw. 3 rounds in a row for the Portuguese team. So it's now or never for alternate attacks. They have bought everything that they absolutely could, and unfortunately for Slacks, trying to survive the round after the time ran out, he was caught by one of the Saw players. So he is having only equipped a Deagle in his possession. Stefan just pushing the smoke and finding Stadodo on top of the smoke, right at the edge. And for Rome, holding it steady. That pick by Stefan. And all the chances, well, actually every opportunity is actually available for alternate attacks. Just right before Mutaris taking Merbet's life. Stefan taking every single corner on the bomb site. Just to make sure if there is anyone actually there. Good Molotov from Arky. Well, that's going to buy some time for alternate attacks. And Rome, yeah, standing, actually going in front, and yeah, he is actually taking the confrontation, but it is Skrunk being the man overall, and now it is a 3-on-2 situation. I have no idea what I actually meant with that. Just needing to get away from the Molotov. Still an opportunity, and Slacks being tagged to 28 HP. Skrunk still in the game with above 50 HP, and Mutaris. That is a great flank from Mutaris, and yeah, just going downhill. Skrunk and Slacks could not do anything more about it, and Saw grabbing another round, and it is their 4th round in a row. So yeah, it is about those afterplan situations, but when they actually get into those. There is just some obstacles that they cannot overcome, and that is, well, one thing is that they are always kind of they are always a man or 2 down when they get the bomb down, and Saw having the upper hand. And afterplan situations need to be taken care of, and they have to do it really fast because Saw, they are kind of yeah, kind of in a progression now to actually snowball this game into their favor, and it's not helping. It's not helping a lot. That Stefan being tagged a bit, and Rome, he has been hyper aggressive the entire match, and again showing it against Skrunk. And it's just so problematic for alternate attacks. They are trying to set some things up, but is immediately just being shut down. From so many points on the map. Slacks, yeah, just taking his time. And Stefan, though, great opportunity, and he takes it as well. Yeah, opening up the bomb site, and this should be it for alternate attacks. 4-on-3 situation, finally in a man advantage. No, man advantage, but that is not, well, did not help up that long. And Mutaris sprays through the smoke. And he just makes things even worse for alternate attacks. Oh my god, what's going on? Mutaris, he's a madman. Oh my god. Mutaris, just out of nowhere, just finding the opposition left and right. But it was mostly in the middle of it all. But man, well, the first kill was actually okay, pretty okay, and then he just shot through the smoke, managing to actually get another kill. And then just jumping up above the boxes just in the bomb site. Just taking everything away from alternate attacks. And now Saw. Yeah, well, they're cruising through right now. They are 2 rounds away from claiming their 10th victory here in the MDL. And alternate attacks hanging in a thin line currently. In the 13th position in the standings. And that is really a really troublesome for the German side. Because they are, in fact, in the danger zone, in that relegation zone. So hard work is definitely needed from Attax. Uterus, Rome. Well, Rome being boosted up. Skrunk being tagged down to 52 HP. There is not so many things that are going the way of the T's. Slacks. He has not been that well in this game at all. Rome once again, he is trying to go for that entry, but Skrunk, he does have a different idea. But yeah, the different idea is that it's going to be a double team over towards the stables, and Stadodo. Yeah, he is just kind of questioning why also the attacks just going into his crosshair. And yeah, it's a 3-2 situation, but still Murbit getting 3 kills out of nowhere. And now it's up to Just, and look at the HP on the 2 players of alternate attacks, and Just, yeah, making that an overkill. And Murbit, this is definitely it. This is the line. This is a added lifeline, and there it is. Murbit catching 4 players from Saw. And the 7th round has come into alternate attacks. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the first round for alternate attacks on their T side. They have done some work to actually prevent some epic, well, kind of a wicked economy on Saw. So there is definitely a chance now for alternate attacks to get actually starting to actually to getting back into it. A lot of work is required though. That's because there's also attacks. They've also had some troubles of saving weapons. And that is definitely something that's sitting in their minds currently, or back in their heads. This round means everything for alternate attacks. If Saw gets this could actually be after this round, could it actually be GG? But again, as we know, alternate attacks, the players, everybody around, hard working, and that is something that they are showing right now over towards the middle. Murbit. Smoking off CT spawn. Well, on the opposite side of CT spawn, and a couple of flashbangs, but the flash is kind of affecting alternate attacks in their chance to actually come in and overrun the B bomb site. It's definitely going to be troublesome, and Muterus once again just pops through the smoke, and out of nowhere getting 2 frags out of it. Only 1 man remaining. It is Slacks. Slacks has really not performed in this match, and there it is. Saw with the 15th round. A match point for the Portuguese side. Alternate attacks in a very, very difficult situation right now, because there is not that many games left of the regular season of the group play before we're heading into playoffs. Again, specify that the next week is the final week of group play. And there is quite a fasten from Rome and a double kill from him. And yep, this is definitely going to cement the round for Saw. But yeah, well, if it doesn't cement it for Saw, there is a miracle being needed for alternate attacks. They're behind with 8 rounds, and it's 8 rounds in a row. They do need to secure overtime. But in that second, when Rome made that play, this is definitely This could actually be game-changing. Smoke right in front of the bomb sites. Just coming with a counter flash. And, well, Stadodo taking down Murbit. And the gig is up. Now it's up to Chrissy and Slacks. And actually trying to get into the bomb site. Just he is prepared with the AWP. And he does have some help from Arky, but it is just taking that first shot. And now it is Chrissy who is the final man, last man remaining, and just takes him down. And a big victory for for Saw over alternate attacks. And that is going to leave Saw with 10 games won for their part in their participation in the league. And I can actually see that we are actually on schedule. That is actually perfect. We're actually waiting in the first game for others and Pact to be finished with their game. Well, yeah, a 16-7 win for Saw, and they are just continuing on their onslaught in the European MDL as we're seeing it right now. Also, Attax still hanging in a kind of a thin line in the middle of the group play, but still deadly close to relegation, where there is a couple of teams who are fighting to actually get out of it. And one of the teams is Galaxy Racer taking on Nordavind, which is going to be the next match here on this stream. I will take a small break, and that will be a total of 15 minutes. So I'll be right back with the third and final match of this week. And here on this stream here tonight, I will take a small break with some ad rolls, and I'll be back with the third and final match here in the European MDL here for the week 8, which is Galaxy Racer and Nordavind. I'll see you soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.
Is what they all say when they see me pouring some more. Oh, think it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it. Fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, cause that's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Kiss me, are you in it? Don't see what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave and live. I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your head. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet.
was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. I want percentage, yeah. Put you in your mind like fuck your Guinness, yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Fuck it, you don't wanna play with me, this forfeit. Oh shit, took it to a place they never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is hounding up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. Like a fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path with the fire. Never passive, I acquire till I'm crashing your empire. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Don't know what to do with me.
All right, everyone. Now we are back directly into it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to witness the match between Galaxy Racer and Nordavind. And yeah, they're actually kind of in a similar situation. Both of the teams that they are currently in the relegation zone. And I did say some. I do believe that I did say some things wrong in yesterday. Because of Skate's due to Skate's situation, they are already moved out of the league. So there's only relegation left. There's basically only relegation left. So yeah, and that is what the two teams are actually fighting to prevent. of either of the two teams wanting to participate in that. They do want to to save their lives and still actually fighting for a spot to remain in the MDL league. Now we do have a match pause. I like those match pauses, especially in the start of the matches. It's always something special. But let me just quick run down. Oh God, my voice. I just had a bubble in my throat. It happens. It does happen. But let's just run down the teams. Nordavind is represented by Sens, HS, Hayes, Defen, and Rixo. So a Danish flag is being rendered. They are representing the Danish flag. Both Hayes, Defen, and Rixo. HS from Estonia and Sens, the Norwegian. A 17-year-old who has joined the ranks. I do believe a couple of weeks ago. I am not completely sure, but it's not been for that long that he has joined the ranks of Nordavind. Galaxy Racer, Relaxer, Freddy Frog, Pleasant, Decent, and Taps. So this is definitely going to be a very, very funny match. Great match as well. They're both fighting for the same thing, to survive in the league. And, the amount of matches they have played, Nordavind, we can start with them. They have played 13 times, and in the 13 times, they have won 3 matches and lost 10. And for Galaxy Racer, played 11 times, 4 wins and 7 losses. So they are, kind of in the same point range as Nemiga and alternate Attax, which we were witnessing in the last match. They played against Saw, and they were got completely annihilated on Vertigo. Did not get in that many chances at all. Saw played a perfect game, or played a kind of near a perfect game on Vertigo. A lot of great games have been played here in the past week, and for those who are kind of wondering, when will the playoffs start? They will start on the 21st of November, where the first set of matches start in the MDL playoffs. So already now, we are definitely going to see Sprout, Hellraisers, and Saw. Sprout, Hellraiser, Saw, and Secret, who are definitely are secured. They're in the top 8, and there are still some matches that still needs to be played. But anyway, we're going to have our focus on this game here in the late nights. And it's Rixo starting off nicely, and Hayes, while being completely blinded, taking down Decent. Now it's a 4-3 situation where the bomb can actually be planted, but nope, they are actually, they are faking it out to take some shots. And with those shots, Hayes, what a perfect shot though, onto Taps. And he tries to complete the circle, and now it's up to Relaxer in a 1-on-2 situation. Excuse me. Oh no, this is not going the way of Nordavind. And Defen, he's the only man left remaining. And Relaxer, what is going on here? Relaxer, what a quadra kill. And Hayes, he's definitely knocking on his own head. What a start by the Danish in-game leader. But Relaxer, he returned. He returned with vengeance, and the bomb plant and his 4 kills is netting him a AK and utility with head armor. Nordavind, and this is the perfect map for a double scout. Galaxy Racer definitely need to play this perfectly if they want to survive this round. He is definitely not alone. He accompanied by HS and Rixo. Rixo taking some shots and also dealing, shooting a couple of bullets. And now it is going to be the smash in on the B bomb site. Defen, he is trying to stay alive right in front of the bomb site. HS, he's dealing a lot of damage and gaining some headshots as well. So it's a 3-on-3 situation. Rixo, he is the primary AWPer, and now he is trying to deal as much damage as possible with that scout. And the bomb has not been planted yet, but look at that push by Freddy Frog. He takes down Sense, and where is the reaction? Well, Hayes, in the meantime, taking down Relaxer and Pleasant, he answers back. Now it is up to Rixo, but Rixo, he gets taken down by Freddy Frog, and 2-0 for Galaxy Racer. Nordavind, the only thing they can do now is to save up and get the weapons out in the next round. Galaxy Racer, they actually took a massive chance of pushing down towards B, and all the way in the back. That could have gone horribly wrong, but unfortunately for Nordavind, they could not exchange that for a round victory. But they were close. They were deadly close to closing it out. So Nordavind gambling inside, having a couple players in. Actually, have gambled on the B bomb site. Actually, 5 different places around the bomb site. So if Galaxy Racer finds out that Nordavind, they have collected themselves, have collected their positions, and this should actually be answer enough for Galaxy Racer. But nope, they actually continue through, and Rixo with that Zeus, yeah, it's definitely making it do, and with a AK pickup. But Pleasant, he's covering C, and Taps, yep, just calm and collectly, just planting the bomb, and Rixo, yep, spawning out Pleasant, and there's another weapon that can be taken away from already now being taken away from Galaxy Racer. 2 AKs for the Nordavind side, and that means that the money usage, or actually the money expenses, won't be that much though for Nordavind in the next round. The round still goes to Galaxy Racer, and a great start on the T side. And HS, yeah, he is just he's just playing around with decent, and that is not a good sign for Galaxy Racer, losing that many players to a full eco. Well, kind of a full eco. Couple of purchases, but it wasn't that much. So the third round for Galaxy Racer and Nordavind, they can now purchase everything that they need. The op for Rixo, and standing right beside the 2 AKs and the 2 M4s. A quick couple of utility being thrown over towards A, and with a very aggressive Molotov being thrown directly into team main. Sense, he has impressed me a bit. The young Norwegian guy can definitely be a prodigy for, well, a talent in the Norwegian scene. And getting more and more games under the pillow, it can definitely help. And Taps, well, being not being sandwiched, but being taken down from 2 sides at the same time. With a single minute left remaining in the round, Galaxy Racer, they are thinking about trying to actually change things up and seeing if they can go out to A, since we're participating over at Ivy. Changed his position, so he's holding. So he holds, well, in a different position than Haste. He needed to get out of pop, and he tried to re-aggro on Freddy Frog, but mistimed everything. And now there's 20 seconds left to go on Rixo. He is so deadly with that AWP, but nope. When he is warm, he's deadly. And since trying to participate in the retake of the bomb site, but he was denied. And now it is up to Defen in a 1-on-3 situation. Great frag on Relaxa, but there are still 2 guys remaining from Galaxy Racer and Defen. Well, definitely, he has a diffuse kit, but there's no more utility to be found. And great shot, though, from Devin again. In one-on-one situation, decent. Yeah, the young Swede takes Devin down in a very important one-on-one situation. And he did manage to collect. So the 4th round for Galaxy Racer and Nordavind. They are buying up again. Definitely helped. Especially the round where they took three weapons away from Galaxy Racer in that full eco. Couple of utility being thrown over the roof, over towards A collective, kind of a collective execution from the teams if they actually wanted to go out from that. But it's all just a play for the gallery as we're seeing it right now. A couple of grenades being thrown down to Pop Dog. Haste taking some damage, but not that much. The CT side of Train is all about communication and rotation-wise, and of course team play. And it is a difficult thing for Nordavind because they are using 3 stand-ins. Yes, it's going to be either way a very tough task, and it has proven to be that. It's all about the aim. It's all about the positionings now from Nordavind. There is still time. 55 seconds left to go. And Devin, he almost being caught with a grenade in hand. And Decent, again, he's just going out, taking down Devin. And Rixo, he is quite alone on upper. And he is, well, trailing his way back towards CT spawn. Relaxa on top of the blue train. And there is no reaction from Nordavind. Well, the only reaction we are seeing right now is that they're retreating and they're trying to save their weapons. And a clean round from Galaxy Racer. And the only thing that they needed was that opening kill on Devin. And when they achieved that, then the whole round got into place. And Galaxy Racer, they are just cruising through currently on the T side, and the 5th round is coming into their pockets. Taps just taking time out in the cafe, and we're seeing a 3rd-person view of a dead terrorist. And yep, the 5th round for Galaxy Racer in a row, and a match pause has come in. And I do apologize that I do not read the chat that much, and I should actually do that, because if you have any questions throughout the game, please let me know. Please let me know. I do that. There's a lot of people who have joined through GGBet, and well, they're embedded. My stream being embedded on GGBet. But if you can tell me short where you're coming from and where you have seen the stream, actually where you have actually seen the stream from, or where you're seeing the stream from, that could actually be a good topic to talk about. Definitely be. Nordavind again on a full buy. Well, you can debate on the full buy since on a scout. That is something that is worth mentioning. Galaxy Racer having their full buy as well. Freddy Frog, even though he's on a M4. Yeah, the entries have so far gone the way of Galaxy Racer. Freddy Frog, he's searching for opportunities, spraying through that wall, and is waiting. And Devin, yeah, he actually tried to time that correctly, but everything right now is going in the way of Galaxy Racer on the T side. And Nordavind, they have to kind of fight through. And since this is actually could be a good play from him, yep, stepping down on Relaxa. And regaining control of team main. With gaining control of team main, there is one loose end, and that is the Ivy position. And since he could actually destroy it completely for Galaxy Racer, and especially in that very aggressive position. Oh no, he misses the shots. Misses the shots on Pleasant. And this could actually mean the round for Galaxy Racer. But in the meanwhile, Rixo missing a shot with the Opto, but he does not miss the second, taking down Pleasant. It's a 3-2 situation with the bomb being planted for Galaxy Racer. And now it's up to HS and Rixo to see if they can battle this through. But nope, it taps, denies the first entry. And now HS is the only man left remaining over at the old bomb. But the old bomb is remaining to be the old, and HS being shut down. And again, Galaxy Racer just continues on the cruise. So the cruise on the seas currently, and Nordavind currently sitting in the lifeboat, just hanging on, surely but steady and pleasant. He is not steady at all, taking Rixo down. Yeah, that is not a welcoming present at this point. Haste trying his best to be being aggressive over a teammate, and he is not inviting HS. He has asked for a flashbang, so Hayes can move in a bit closer, and afterwards a smokes, and so he can actually stay in and relax. He has placed himself pretty intelligently, taking down Sens. And now a 5-on-3 situation. The Galaxy Racer, they are currently running with this at the moment. Now HS, he can make a massive play if he can just spray through that smoke and, well, placing it correctly. Definitely, he is also standing right in the middle of the bomb site. And with that rotation, and H is, oh no, he's being spotted. And that Tech 9 just ruins his 9. Taps falls through with Decent. And yeah, Decent, I do believe he was on the opposite side of the map, or he was over at team main. I have no idea, but it just went a bit too quick for me to register. Yeah, another round for Galaxy Racer and Nordavind. Haven't found their footing yet on the CT side. Oh dear God. This could actually be a pretty fast match that they're witnessing right now. Nordavind bought a couple of weapons, pretty divided, and it did actually help that. A grenade and a follow-up with the C sets. Actually get them a weapon, and yeah, a AK in the hands of Sens. And Decent, the young Swedes, taking down Rixo. Rixo trying again to being innovative with the Zeus. But yeah, the second try did not work at all. Didn't actually succeed the first time down in lower. And yeah, Relaxon just taking his time with the op, and now it's also up to Taps, just setting him in his own position. And Sens, great job by him, but he is a bit alone. And Relaxon missing a shot, he does not miss it. He missed the second shot, and Devin all alone in the world, and he just can stroll down. 2 Decent and another round for Galaxy Racer. There's not that much to report right now. It is a Swedish side that's dominating currently. Both teams right now are fighting to avoid relegation. And Nordavind and having 3 stand-ins, playing on the CT side of Train, and playing against a Galaxy Racer team that has played together for quite a long time. It's definitely not smelling the right way. It's not the smell of gold that we are watching right now from Nordavind. But again, they can be excused. It is going to be a tough last couple of matches in the season for the Nordavind side. Fighting with their teeth and everything that is included. Galaxy Racer taking one step at a time. There's still a chance for Nordavind to actually grab one round on the CT side, and yeah, a lot of utility being thrown over towards B, but there's no aggression at the moment from Galaxy Racer. They are waiting for the utility that's being thrown by Nordavind. And a lot is being thrown, as Rixo have already used the last of his utility, and now the second wave comes in, and Taps, he needs to react quite quickly, and Rixo, yeah, he does as well with the AWP, and down goes Relaxa, and now it's up to Freddy Frog. There it is. Maybe it is here, ladies and gentlemen, that Nordavind can actually get their first round on the board. There it is. Nordavind with their first round on the CT side. And that was after, with a lot of patience on B. And after the first wave of utility, did they actually wait? They did use some utility, well, especially Rixo. Did use his smoke and a flashbang for upper. And that kind of activated the Galaxy Racer side to try to actually commence to the B bomb site. And were denied. So double up set up for Nordavind. And Galaxy Racer splitting off between the map and Decent. That is actually good. That is actually some good display of communication between the two players down in Ivy, taking away sense. Decent placed himself prepared to kill off any opposition that is coming his way. But Rixo, he's prepared as well, but did actually manage to tag Pleasant. And it isn't enough. It isn't that frag that is needed. And Decent, well, he did actually manage to fend off most of the damage from that nade. So flashbang and Haste being completely flashed. Pleasant now just finishing the job. Smoking off the left side of the Ivy. But it's all going down to the B bomb site, where we are seeing Freddy Frog just, well, yeah, taking his time, just seeking out spotting every single corner of the bomb site, and all the way back. That is actually a really intelligent play by Freddy Frog. And while his teammates were doing a lot of damage, oh my god, he can actually go for a knife kill if he just moves a bit more forward. And Haste, he has no idea at all. Oh, is he really going? Oh no! We got that. Oh, Freddy Frog, why did you do that? Devon, he has no idea. Pleasant was just waiting in Ivy for the entire round. And HS, the last man standing. And this is going downhill pretty quickly for Nordavind. And the 9th round for Galaxy Racer is right above the horizon. The 4-on-1 situation, HS, he needs to fight with everything that he can to actually fend off the opposition. And a flashbang, and HS trying to see if he can do something, but it's not going to happen. Freddy Frog taking him down in the 9th round for Galaxy Racer in the back. And Nordavind, yeah, spread all over the place. It's really, that is definitely there's definitely a sign right now that especially for the CT side and as well for the T side as a mixed team, it is definitely something that you have to think about. And Haste, well, taking that aggressive position up on top, well, actually all the way from inside of B and up towards the upper. Claiming the entry. But yeah, as a mixed team, it's definitely quite different. Really, really different. And against a well-established team that knows everything about what they're doing, what their intentions are. It's making matters so much worse for Nordavind. Since has his spider senses, and Haste on the bomb site, peeking down, and well, did miss a shot, but a lot of information has been gained. But that information that is going to stroll over, and Haste, yep, a Molotov directed over at C, and Pleasant taking him down. But the bomb is actually over at shore, well, actually up in Brown Halls, and HS could not get away with his life. So that is going to be the bomb being planted down at B. Rixo and Sense, they have to work together, and yeah, well, yeah, the first opening from Rixo, Pleasant and Decent. The only thing they have to do is just to fend off the bomb, and from actually a either medium or long range fights could actually be the reason here. But Rixo, perfect shot though on Decent and as well onto Pleasant. And there's the round for Nordavind. Another round on the board for them. The 2nd round. And yeah, Rixo just stepping up in a critical time of matter. And that is so critical for Nordavind to get as many rounds as possible for them on the CT side. But is it just at the right time that they did manage to or trying to actually open things up correctly, and Rixo being flashed by Taps, and Pleasant, yep, kind of utilizing his spawn to get that opening, and Relax actually close by tagging well, actually close of tagging HS through the wall. So yeah, Galaxy Racer changing things up, and I have to say that Nordavind, they are allowing Galaxy Racer to do, well, they are just allowing them to do so many things, and well, Haste roasting Taps, and it's a 4-on-3 situation, and it is in the favor of Galaxy Racer. Galaxy Racer, they still do have a person down in pop, and that is decent. I believe that he will take the ladder up, but he is staying in this lurk position. So for, well, the rest of his teammates will go for a direct hit over at B. And with that B hit, that will happen in a couple of seconds. They have a lot of utility to use. And if this plan works out for Galaxy Racer, Decent, he is in a great spot to make that lurk. In a couple of flashbangs, a couple of more. Haste, he's prepared with the AWP, takes down Relaxa. And it's all about timing, and a great job as well from Sens. So it's a 3-on-2 situation. Pleasant, he is already down towards the bomb site and takes down Haste. And now Defen, he's a bit alone and giving a lot of time. And Pleasant, yep, his experience overrules everything, and now it's up to Sens. The young Norwegian has to be big here, has to play it very intentionally, but it's definitely going to be, it is possible, but nope, it's not going to happen. Pleasant, 4 very big kills that he didn't manage to get. Oh, did I actually spit on my microphone? I need to control my spit. I really need to control that. But what an impressive round, and Nordavind, they had every opportunity to shut that down and getting that 3rd round on the board, but did not happen at all. And now Galaxy Racer trying for something new. Hey, okay, Taps and Relaxa, yeah, perfectly timed with the 2 grenades, and that is an epic opener to the round. That's not something that you see every day, but if you have to spawn for it. You do know the position they have not bought that much. Definitely something that you could try out, especially in the park. But if you're solo, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Just a little bit. Hey, Jess, with the scout, we can just kind of take a look where Devin and Rixo is, and Devin being very aggressive over at Brown Halls. Rixo at E-Box. So Devin, yeah, kind of a good off angle. He's sitting in, and then it will be the off angle that could actually surprise Decent and his teammates. Let's just see if they can actually make this through. But it's definitely Galaxy Racer that does have the upper hand in this round. And they are just pushing it forward with 30 seconds left to go. Taps, takes down Rixo, and HS from long distance with that scout takes Freddy Frog away. And Relaxa holding off Pop Dog. And, well, Devin, he did actually have an opportunity, but Relaxa denies him everything. And Pleasant just, when the smoke faded away, HS being torn apart. And that is the 11th round for Galaxy Racer. Nordavind, yep, they are not having a great time at all. Being spread around the map, being ripped to pieces. So yeah, definitely a very dominant side that we are currently witnessing. Nordavind, they are in a desperate need of getting the last 2 rounds, and Haste changing his own position, seeing if he can grab something from Pop. That is not going to happen. A couple of grenades and Haste. I do believe he was actually He was in pop, or well from the first grenade he wasn't in pop, but then he actually turned back, or actually walked back into pop, and that Molotov is hurting him a lot. 22 HP left. Galaxy Racer, they are setting up for a B execute. They have gotten a lot of it. Well, some information have they managed to get. Defen. Good Molotov. Freddy Frog, he does not fear anything at all. 55 HP left. He's already down towards the pop train. And Decent following up with Laxa. And that is actually a very good smoke though. And Defen, he is utilizing that to his own advantage. Taking down 2. Taps answering back. It's a 3-on-3 situation. Decent. Yeah, he could actually go for that aggressive play. And there it is. Hayes being taken down. And Pleasant on the bottom of lower. And takes care of the last 2 players, and is 12-2 for Galaxy Racer in the last round before the halftime whistle. And I have to say that the Galaxy Racer, they are definitely putting Nordavind in the in their spot currently, or in their place. That sounds a lot better. So yeah, Nordavind. This is tough. This is really tough. Having only 2 rounds from the CC side so far. Haste playing a lot more aggressive, and Freddy Frog, yeah, taking his number. So I really want to see something different from Nordavind. They have to be hyper aggressive, and we are definitely seeing that now from Sense. And Sense winning that duel against Taps. So yeah, something new and something more fun to watch. And Relax. It's a 1G and Rixo. Yeah, trails up the ladder, takes down Decent. And yeah, from a kind of a dominating few first seconds of this round, Galaxy Racer, they're down to 2 people. And Freddy Frog, well, just a blow of a win can trouble him somehow. And Pleasant, well, in the meantime, he's just playing around over at C. So that means that Freddy Frog can just stroll into the B-bomb site, planting the bomb. And yeah, it is now a 2-on-2 retake situation for Nordavind. And Pleasant, can he actually? Did he just saw? Yeah, he just saw the feet, but nope, he's not reacting in time. Now it is up to him. Now it's up to Defen, and that is a perfect Molotov. But Freddy Frog, he's hiding in the smoke, and yep, moving a bit too far forward. And Defen, yeah, he can just secure the defusal, and that means that is going to be the 3rd round for Nordavind. Moving over to the C side, and I do have to say that the Galaxy Racer, they are big favorites to taking this match, and already from the start. They are meeting a Nordavind team who is using 3 stand-ins for this match. And it has been confirmed as well that Haste and Defen will play the remaining matches for Nordavind here in this MDL season. So yeah, definitely going to be a struggle for Nordavind. And seeing that there is no way that none of the teams in the relegation zone will actually head down to the direct demotion, I do believe. Not demotion. What's it called? Oh well, moving down from MDL to Esea Advanced. There's no way that is possible. Well, yeah, it is a possibility for them in the relegation, but there is a spot in MDL where you can actually move directly down without participating in the relegation, and that spot is filled out actually filled out by Skade doing the coach bug thing and all that kind of weird, but we're not getting into that. It has been debated and talked about so much that is not needed to actually speak about anymore. So yeah, there's only relegation left for the teams to avoid and to fight for to avoid it. Actually, to find and avoid avoid relegation. Just waiting for the teams to go out and just ready up. It does seem like that Galaxy Racer is just taking a sip of water or going out to the toilet and just having a little pee. But yeah, and the situation is that Galaxy Racer, they are in the 14th placement in the standings, while Nordavind are in the bottom of the relegation side, having 9 points. And with 3 points here for Galaxy Racer, they are moving up between the 10th and the 12th placement in the league. And there's currently 3 teams already there. That's Force, Gamer Legion, and Singularity. With that being said, we are now prepared and ready for the second half. Galaxy Racer with an impressive first half, collecting 12 rounds on the T side, and Nordavind could only get 3 rounds out of it on their CT side. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Galaxy Racer on that CT side, and Nordavind, their first mission is to, kind of making a big splash. That big splash could actually mean execute a contact, maybe? Now it's going to be a flashover and diving directly down towards the B bomb site. And Freddy Frog, he is there and here and everywhere. A double for him, and Decent, he is definitely going in hard. And now it is a 3-on-2 situation for Galaxy Racer. Devin on the top of upper. He has collected a P250, and that is actually a decent mid-range weapon, and it's all about hitting those headshots. He's not hitting them at all. Now it's up to Sens. The young Norwegian needs to play this hugely, and he does actually in the start. But then it was between the 2 young players, but it was Decent in the end who has secured the pistol round for Galaxy Racer, and unfortunately for Sens, have definitely made the play of the night by securing that pistol round. But unfortunately, Decent were there closely to him, and closing it down. Nordavind, after Sens did manage to get 3 frags out of it, he has purchased an AK. So 3 AKs for Nordavind. That is actually a pretty good buy for when you actually consider that Nordavind, they lost a pistol round, but it's all about how the frags were placed between the players. And when you have one player getting 3 frags out of it and plus the bomb plant, then definitely go for it. And 3 AKs, 2 deagles. It is definitely now that Nordavind, they have to make it. Let's just see Sens. Well, he is being burned just a little bit. Freddy Frog being tagged down. And with the bomb plant, and Rixo actually holding off the ladder, and Decent trying to lurk around, but he was denied. And different from long range, taking down taps. This is it. This is definitely now for Nordavind. Actually, to talk in the open or speak loudly, they have to do that, and the way that they have to speak loudly is due to the weapons. So having collected a M4 as well, it's definitely worked out for them with that triple AK buy up in the force buy or in the force round. And they have managed to survive with 4 players intact. That leaves Galaxy Racer. They are now purchasing, and can actually maybe get another scout. Nope, it's not going to be. So a scout for a relaxer, 2 MP9s and 2 deagles are at their possession right here, right now. Nordavind having everything that they need. This, according to the rifles, they didn't actually try to mimic what Galaxy Racer did on the T side. Nordavind spread around, and HS, that is actually a good shot though from HS, and Sens holding back. Well, actually, holding from the showers. Devin. Molotov placed right behind the smoke. And step by step from Nordavind, and this should be a secure round. But Pleasant, he is still alive, and Haste, he is going out alone. That is not the recipe for success. They have to move out as a unit. Now they are definitely working a bit more together. And for Taps, quite a bit pressured, maybe just a little bit, and Decent. If that, oh my god, if he can actually time this correctly, yep, taking down Devin, and this could actually mean something big here for Galaxy Racer. But HS, and with Rixo, cleaning it up between the bomb site and the old bomb site. And that is the 5th round for Nordavind. With the 5th round for Nordavind, it lose a couple of people, but it doesn't matter in this round. Galaxy Racer only getting $1,900 per player. That means, well, with that purchase they have just made, they have not secured themselves a secure buy in the next round of Rixo. Yeah, just dealing enough damage to take down Pleasant with the nade. Of course, Nordavind, it is a very, very steep road that they are at the moment. And that mountain that they have to climb to get back into this. Still tall, and Taps trying his best. The long-range Eagle did manage to deal some damage to HS. He's flashing out, and he didn't manage to grab, or actually ask for another flashbang, and it should actually be there for Nordavind. Nordavind, they are pushing it forward, and Taps didn't actually manage to make a minor waterfall, but it wasn't that massive enough. And now it's up to Freddy Frog, who is left, and he is, well, just standing some feet away from the ladder. So a bit more collective from Nordavind. That is a positive thing. That is after a first half where everything just went wrong on their CT side. Now on the T side, they well, it does create some more free space on the terrorist side on train, if you can actually make it work between the players, and if you get the timing, right, then everything is definitely doable on the T side. But let's just see, Galaxy Racer. Yeah, they did buy some weapons in the last round, but I do not believe that they will actually go full out. Nope, nope. Just a couple of pistols here and there, some grenades. So a chance for a triple nade stack over a T main is definitely possible here this time. A couple of grenades, and none of them connected. That is definitely a good thing for HS. If he just went out just 1 second too late, the nades would definitely hit them, definitely hit him, and he would have lost an AK quickly in this round. So what could Galaxy Racer talk about right now? They're just holding their own, seeing where Nordavind and their generosity of what bomb site they prefer to take, and at this point, it is the A bomb site. That is the preferred bomb site for the Free Danes, the single Estonian and Norwegian. Right now, they're just trying to do everything they can in their power to keep onto their weapons, and HSE needs to be careful after that. Actually, because of Decent, he can just roll in, and it takes down HS. So already there, two kills for Galaxy Racer. It could actually be the third if they're not careful enough. And since he did actually manage to use some of the last bullets of in his magazine, and that is the 7th round for Nordavind. So a bit a bit more pretty, a lot prettier now than we witnessed in the finish of the first half. Now it is now it's grind time. Nordavind, they do know that Galaxy Racer, after the last round, that they have a full buy and a double. Well, they do not know about the double AWP setup, the double op setup, and HS not having a fun time. And maybe a flashbang for Pleasant. There it is, a quick flashbang, and HS not utilizing his position to his advantage. Entry for Galaxy Racer. The plan for Nordavind, they have already placed 3 of their players close to brown holes. Could actually be maybe a contact play for them, or just a couple of utility being thrown over, and that is going to be performed by Devin. A couple of flashbangs, and Freddy Frog is kind of alone over in B. And Relaxa, yep, holding it tightly in the bomb site, and it's now a 5-on-3 situation. Freddy Frog is counting the seconds. Sense goes down, and now it is up to Devin and Rixo, the Danish duo. And Rixo hitting the shot on Pleasant, but it's still a 4-on-2 retake situation for Galaxy Racer. They are in a man advantage, or actually a 2-man advantage, counting it down decent. And finally, he can actually perform that backstab that did not work a couple of rounds ago. And there's only one man there, that is Devin, being taken down by Decent. And that is the 14th round for the Swedish side. The 14th round. But still, there is money on the T side. They can still buy up since almost on 10k. And a couple of weapons being purchased, and there it is. This is a big round for Nordavind. They have to win this. They have to win this round to keep their lives still in place in this match. And Galaxy Racer 2 rounds away from securing 3 points, 3 very important points in the fight to avoid relegation. And Pleasant holding the smoke, and Haste. Oh, what a timing! What a play by Pleasant! And what is going on here? The communication is completely off. HS, seeing that there's something wrong with that smoke, and a double trade between the 2 teams. HS moves fastly over towards the E-box, but they have no idea that Relaxa is actually behind them, and Taps did actually manage to grab onto Rixo. And Taps, Relaxa tried to make that badass play, but was denied. So it's up to Freddy Frog and Taps, and they are standing, and Taps could actually be overrun by HS. There it is. And now it is up to Freddy Frog in a 1-on-2 situation. And I do believe that HS... Oh my god, what a play by HS. And Devin... Oh, he's not peeking. Well, look at that. Look at that. Freddy Frog, he was actually right behind HS. And Devin, he did actually see that in the perfect time. 9th round for Nordavind. Galaxy Racer. They are buying down just a bit. Scout, 3 Deagles, and a P250. Again, pistols on string can definitely be dangerous. And Nordavind are definitely telling themselves that there's no need for close encounters. It is definitely a thing that they have to utilize their weapons and go into long-range duels. Let's just see HS right beside the E-box, taking down Decent. Pleasant answers back. So it is a free AK pickup. Let's just see for Freddy Frog. Oh no, he's getting too much. Oh my god, Freddy Frog, what a kill on Haste. And yeah, Taps takes down Devin. What a loony shot. Rixo is in a 1-on-3 situation. What a terrible spot to be in. And Taps rips the face of Rixo. And yeah, map and match point for Galaxy Racer Nordavind. Oh man, the money. It is quite divided between the players. And yeah, HS buying into an AK directly. And the same for Devin. But what a shot by Freddy Frog. That second kill on haste on upper. Oh god, that is not the way to go down. And so, what a chance for Nordavind to actually getting even getting back into the game as a, really directly. Let's just see. Relaxa, yeah, takes down Sense, and Nordavind, they are fighting for a lifeline, and they are trying to do that, but it's getting harder by the second, and especially when Decent takes down Haste. Yeah, it is up to HS, Devin, and Rixo to do something about this problem, and they are definitely trying now. They have to go out and see if they can put some more pressure onto the A bomb side. It is going to be a problem though. Decent, the young Swede, is just holding his fort, and now it is up to Rixo in a 1-on-4 situation. Time is running down. Decent takes him down. And yeah, a big win for Galaxy Racer in the last match of the night. Big congratulations to Galaxy Racer. Yeah, well, yeah, just erasing Nordavind from the map. That first half was simply insane. It did win 12-3 for Galaxy Racer. They didn't manage to get the pistol round, but the second round with that triple AK buy from Nordavind, there was something magical going on in that round. I mean, the openings from Haste and Devin, but after that, then it just accumulated a lot, and the team play from Galaxy Racer after they did manage, where Nordavind did actually manage to get some rounds in. And then Galaxy Race, well, actually Nordavind did actually manage to get some rounds in on the T side. But after that Galaxy Racer, they took that full eco, and after they got their weapons back, it was just over with, completely over with. And what a game to finish off the night. And for me especially, still learning the English way of commentating. And yeah, definitely, it was definitely worthwhile. And what a match. What a big match. And yeah, seeing that it did win the way of Galaxy Racer, and after that start with, actually the end of the first half, it did win 16-8 for Galaxy Racer over Nordavind. And they are moving a bit, they are actually moving to, well, Galaxy Racer is currently in the 11th spot, or in the 11th position in the league, and Nordavind is still all the way down in the last, down at the last spots of the relegation. So we have to see how they are going to manage here in next week. So next week will be the final week of the regular play, of the group play, and there we will going to determine what teams are going into the MDL playoffs, which starts in, well, the 21st of November. And yeah, already 4 teams that I can just quickly announce. That is Sprout, Hellraiser, Saw, and Secret are so far actually, Sprout and Hellraisers are so far secured, and the same for Saw. They did that perfectly against alternate Attax here tonight. And the next week matches, I haven't yet determined what games I'm going to commentate, but I'm definitely going to follow it closely, and I will tell you all about it on my Twitter, which is twitter.com/GG. Please follow me there, and you can figure out what games I'm going to commentate from that point. Please follow me on this channel. There will be a lot more commentating. I am figuring out if I'm going to commentate some Esea Advanced games here tomorrow, so I can get some more games under my skin and be more comfortable with my English. But that was all for me for here tonight. Thank you so much to Joes who was so kind to rate the channel and host the channel as well for a couple of hundred viewers. That means so much to me. That means so much to me. Thank you so much, mate. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and thank you so much to all of the people. Thank you to those who of the organizations who wrote my stream link and all that. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot to me. It means a lot with all the support from you guys. And yeah, if I'm not commentating tomorrow, then I'll be back with the European MDL division the next week, which will be the final week of group play before we're heading into the MDL playoffs. That was all from me tonight. That was all from me, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. Thank you everybody for the support, and I'll see you next week. So yeah, see you all and have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Everybody loves an underdog. Who needs to be liked?
Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Victory in a can.